level 1. Threat level 1. Intruders nearby.
I look at William and I say, their security system clearly has an issue. Go fix it, security man.
Yeah, I think Thor is just like, he's sort of has an itchy trigger finger with his car, so he like looks to you guys like, should I start it?
No.
A couple minutes.
Okay.
So as a GM, I should be clear. Someone in your group has been spotted.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know who. You don't know how but they are responding to you.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep a lookout.
But you don't. But you don't know how, or you don't know why.
Thor is just like, he's just gonna sort of sit there and be worried until.
A gut. I think William might have a weird gut feeling.
That it's us that is being alerted to, or that
no. Like you, I'm saying you all know that you've been alerted on. Okay, as player characters, you know that someone or all of you or a subset have triggered this alarm. You don't know how. But I think when you hear the voice of that level 1 emergency, it reminds you of some nightmares.
Okay, so William turns to the rest of the crew, and the crew that's present, and he says, now we need to go fast. We are panicked employees. There's a confusion. We need to secure data. We need to move quickly. Follow me.
Okay. Yeah.
Raven just looks at you, he's like, follow you. Okay, I'll follow you.
Yeah.
Well, we're going in.
Yeah.
So you guys are already so it's clear, you guys were already on the inside, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
We're
We're
not
at the location.
Yeah.
They got through to
That's
the
fine.
lobby.
Yeah. No, you were literally in the lobby and like fucking everything shuts down. Like behind you see like the front door, like metal stuff go down, and like all of a sudden you see a bunch of like black full tactical gear guys like come out of guns. You think they're looking at you, but then they proceed like right by you guys, like going outside.
I am now infiltrating a secure area, correct?
Yes, and like you just see like literally you see like a dozen guys. You know, like you two were like in the lobby. There's like people with like the HR like receptionist desk near you. There's like the security like line things where like you would put your badge to go through, and like through those you just see a dozen guards just like. Six on each side, just go right by, like holding like tactical shotguns and like lights and stuff, and like they're like storming outside. But like you're like trapped by like fish, right? And like they're swimming right by you.
I make a phone call, but I call Thor.
Yeah, I was about to call you. Yep.
Okay.
Good. How you doing, buddy?
You should get out of the car and I should drive it away.
Before you do that, I have an extra plan. How far away can you drive this car? Pretty far-ish?
I would imagine not that far. It doesn't have like a long range tag or anything, though I don't know if that exists.
Okay, well, I need to disappear anyway. Let's give him something to chase, and I take a few random shots down at the people down there, down a few of the security guys. I don't even care if I hit them.
Okay, I'm glad I have the multitasking tag because that means I assume I can run while piloting this thing.
So you're gonna open fire. You open firing on the security guards.
I take about 3 shots at them, and then I'm jumping in the car.
Roll me.
I think. Okay.
They want a threat. Let's give them one.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're gonna open fire, and then
Roll
I'm gonna
me.
turn the car, and then
Roll me.
Yeah. Nope.
This is a tactical blunder.
Okay. So
you guys are covered.
you are it's worse than that. Let's see.
Oh, I know I'm pretty screwed.
They might have picked up on the phone call.
Why? Why would you? This is not by design.
This is
So
not
everyone
the plan.
plan.
This isn't the
Follow
plan.
Stick to the plan. Love it when a plan
Exactly.
comes. Yeah. Okay.
Literally all the soldier classes.
You do not achieve your objective. You immediately like move like wiggle forward to like get your like scope and everything like zeroed in, and the machine guns just target to your position. Just utterly just like firing all over the place.
That's good.
But there's like they're firing. None of them, they haven't hit you or anything like that.
Yeah,
but they've zeroed you. They're just shooting. Your cover and everything is just getting shot up. What do you do?
I jump in a car that can fly.
So
Sitting right next to
so it's clear you're on the same level as the car, right?
Yeah, it was stashed further back on the building. It was my getaway.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you get up and go to get to the rush to the thing.
I sit there
Rush to
very
the danger,
calmly,
right?
and I hope you can fly this fucking thing.
Well, now you have to because the shit you have 50 caliber machine guns. You literally
I don't
have
to fly anything.
Yeah, you guys now have Aegis Macro dual 50 caliber machine guns firing on you guys' positions. You need
can't
to
fly
get
shit.
to get to the ship. You need to roll act under pressure.
Okay,
Absolutely,
What's
Those
that?
are
Is
good
that
machine
That's
guns.
cool.
You just make
Roll
good
cool.
stuff.
cool? Cool. Ha!
what do you get?
10.
10. Okay,
Sweet.
you do it no problem. So there's machine gun bullets ricocheting all over your position. You get onto the plane. Now we have to get you piloted out of here, right?
Yeah, I can't fly this thing.
So, I feel like that
Thor needs to go to the bathroom.
Thor, you're like driving this thing, and okay, yeah, we're gonna go to the bathroom right after this.
No. I mean,
Oh.
in game, he needs to visit the bathroom.
Oh,
in
be
the building,
quieter.
Pay attention to
Got
what he's
it.
doing.
Okay.
Okay.
You're going to need to also act under pressure because your ship is literally getting shot up. Like it's getting shot at. It's like ricocheting. It's not doing any damage yet, but like
Okay.
the guns are just targeted on you, like
Yeah.
And like you hear the sounds below being like the squad of people that that Curtis was going to shoot at are
Yep.
like getting like set up.
Yeah.
One of them clearly has some sort of like thing they're setting up, like kind of like tripod-y kind of thing.
Okay, yeah. So I want to start up the engines early.
Oh yeah, they already were on. Yeah.
Okay.
They're
Like as soon as like the alarms went off, you mentioned something like, oh, how fast is that thing, and you're like it's ready to go.
And I do have responsive as one of my things. When you act under pressure, roll cool plus your car's power. So that would be a 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa, yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
So you are flying. Now Curtis is like this. Is Curtis in the pilot seat of this plane while you're
He said there's
VRing
one
it?
seat. Yeah, I'm not.
While Thor's
there's
VRing
no-
it, right?
Yeah. You're just seeing like a thing turn without you.
Yeah. Yeah, so like you jump in and like the bullets are like hitting the cockpit but not breaking it, right? Like they're like ding 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 as it closes down and it like takes off and going and zooms out. But like everything else is like all the guards are like spread out. There's probably more, right?
Yeah.
And
So what I did was
like-
make a panic
like-
outside
yeah, like
the
case-
building while my team was inside the building.
like case the area and let's cut back to the inside of the building and
Run, guys.
Yeah.
everybody like those like a couple other security people come out and to address the folks in the lobby and everybody's like nobody move, everybody against the wall, we're in lockdown.
Did these guys
Okay.
take off down the hallways like I told them to when they hit the fan or no? Or are they still in the lobby?
They were in the lobby whenever this stuff happened, and
Yeah.
maybe
Can I-
maybe I didn't ask what you guys do, but
Eric, can I roll my entry skill when you attempt to infiltrate a secure area?
oh yeah, oh you'd ask me that question, did you? Yeah, of course.
All right.
But your friend's rolls really screwed you over.
Yeah.
Now, literally, if no one had come here, I think I'd probably be out with the intel by now.
Yep.
They wanted something to
probably
shoot
would've.
at, so I gave it to
They
them.
didn't stick to the plan.
Alright.
All right. Yeah, I got a
Wow,
12.
12.
But I hold 3.
Yeah, I don't know what your move does exactly, but you definitely have it.
Yeah. So what my move basically does, it allows me to infiltrate a secure area. I use my cool.
Oh yeah. Okay.
On a 10 plus, I gain 3 hold, and I can spend hold to bypass security systems, disable security systems, disable guards, or escape notice.
Yeah.
And
Sounds really useful right now.
I'm going to bypass a guard. I'm going to bypass the guards. Spend 1 hold to bypass the guards.
Okay.
So like
Yeah.
as they're filing in and people are like panicked and moving around, I'm just
Yeah.
sort of like going to slip away from their notice. And I'm going to, like, as I do this.
Hold on. That means you're spending a point to escape notice and spending a point to bypass a security system or guard.
If you say so. I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
If you say so.
I think you just need to bypass the
Well,
security.
here's what I would say is, well, fictionally, that's what you're doing. Then I would, right?
I'm not really sure what like bypassing
Well,
a security
you're making
system
sure
would-
they don't see
you're
you,
escaping
then
notice.
you're sneaking past.
like what is bypassing a camera if you don't escape notice of the camera?
I would think escape notice is for after
Escape
you've
notice is after you've been
Yeah.
signaled,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I would say you have been signaled
You have?
because of the
Okay.
fucking security lockdown.
Okay.
But like they don't like. Let me be clear. They have shown known signs that like they know who you are.
Right.
Right? They just know there are people outside the building doing something. Like
Yeah.
clearly, like
Which is-
by the guards rushing outside and stuff like that, and everything. Like clearly, something's going on outside, and they're putting everyone here in lockdown.
Which is the point of me going off plan, so that you guys are kind of covered in a way.
Okay,
They're not
so-
looking for you.
Here's
And
what I'm
so
gonna do then.
yeah, so they're trying to like it's like it's an active shooter shutdown kind of thing, right? So they're like
Okay.
everybody get in like behind the desk and keep your head down, right?
All right, then I'm gonna walk up to one of the guards
Yeah.
with my like in a
Yeah.
in a defensive posture, and I'm gesturing for the crew to follow after me, and I'm gonna say, "Officer, it is of vital importance if this is a dangerous situation that we are able to secure intel on the upstairs floor. Like we need to get past here."
I would like to help by at that minute having my car shoot a missile at one of the armored walls.
Oh, so your car turns around and like fires a missile. Okay.
So I think I just.
All right. I mean, do you do
I'm not-
fictionally? You're still getting like bullets shot at you, like as you're running away, right? Okay. Just so you know, I'm trying to establish what could happen if you.
What's
if you
interesting
miss.
is the
Okay.
silhouette of his car
All
looks
right.
like this, and
Sure.
then when the missile fires,
Yeah.
it goes like that.
All right. So you turn and you fire. Yep. Roll your missiles.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. I
guess
don't
I'll
know
just-
actually how shooting works.
My
with
intent
a
is not actually to
vehicle.
deal damage. It's literally to help the conversation situation. So I think I'm just rolling to help.
So then you roll links,
Yeah.
but
exactly.
fictionally you're firing your missiles.
Fictionally, I'm firing my missiles. Yeah.
Fire the missiles.
Yeah.
I was trying to do.
Fire the missiles.
Yep. Link with William is +1.
Yes. Excellent. Ooh,
Hey, nice.
a 7.
I got I'm sitting in the car and then missile fire. Oh shit!
Hold on, when you help somebody, on a 7, on a hit, they take +1 forward, your choice. But you are implicated in the results of the other character's move, or you expose and may expose yourself to danger, retribution, or cost. Absolutely. To turn around and fire this shot, you're going to take machine gun fire, 3 harm to your plane.
Okay. I don't know what its what its harm thing is at. I have 2 armor, so that's not so bad.
So that means you would take 1 damage.
Yeah.
It
Out
would
of how
ablate-
much?
It would
Does it
automatically ablate 1 of that. So what happens if you take? It doesn't have.
The vehicle
HP?
section for my playbook doesn't mention it. No.
Yeah, I see. Okay. So,
You share the same health bar. Start kicking your car and give you a headache.
What
I
happens?
don't know.
when they-
I'm gonna ask this question because I don't know what it is. Boy, in the moment, then it's gonna be difficult to pilot. It's working, but it's like now all of a sudden like there's like a gas leak, or yeah, it's a gas leak. And now you're like you're losing. You have to put your plane down.
Okay. Very soon.
Yeah, like you know how it's a guzzler, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think let's cut back to see.
You know, Black Hawk Down kind of sounds.
Yep. So let's cut back to see if at least I
Oh,
helped.
you did help. Oh, you absolutely did. With the 7.9, you absolutely helped.
Well, let's see the
So,
result of that conversation, and then
Yeah,
let's cut back to
and they're like
the
"Good,"
car.
like yeah, and like you hear like the explosion like rock outside of the. Do you care where the missile hit? Sure. Like then it probably hit like the like just a side. Oh yeah, like actually like, it probably hit the actual building.
Yeah.
And like near the lobby, like it just like explodes and like. I like the idea, like some like the guards are like, you know, they have to like they cover themselves, but like William doesn't flinch or whatever.
I
And
like the idea that
here's
they're
your
having a
chance.
conversation. Like, sir, soldier, we need to get past here. There's danger. No, you're
Yeah.
fine. Poof, and no
Yeah.
one moves. And, like,
I mean, they're not dead. Like the guards aren't dead or anything. Like they just got like
Yeah,
you know
it's armor
the
plating
explosion
built
just like pushed them back, and like it hit you too. But like you know you have a chance to move forward.
Tell you what, right now is when William is talking to this guard, like Raven is probably right next to him in full like military security mode.
On a 6, you accidentally kill yourself with your own missile. No, but I would tell you that fictionally that the guards down there with that anti-vehicle tripod launcher would have locked onto you.
Yeah.
So.
So I probably should have mentioned this. I'm not even sure I really needed help with this because I don't think it's a roll. Like, I just spend 1 hold to bypass a security system.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guard. But I think
It happened anyway.
Well, this happened now.
I mean, what if guards show up and want to beat the shit out of you? You can't
Hey,
just
I mean,
bypass
it
that.
falls in perfect of according to plan.
Yeah.
I
You
do
pressed
actually
the
have
fire
one
button.
that
You
I
didn't
haven't
need to,
rolled
but you did
yet
it.
that I should have rolled earlier called Hot Shit Driver. When you're driving in a high pressure situation, roll plus edge and you gain hold to spend to do things.
Yep, you could have done that.
So I will do that now if it
Yeah, do
works.
that now. Yep.
Edge, edge, edge.
Hey.
Same
Not bad.
roll.
1 hold. Okay.
All right. Cool. All right. So let's cut back inside the building. What do you guys do? The
So
guards are
technically-
temporarily incapacitated.
Yeah, all right. So we've moved past them,
Yeah.
and we are walking with purpose
Yeah.
towards the stairs that lead up to.
I mean, you're walking with purpose. I'll break into a dead sprint towards the elevator.
The stairwells are locked. Like all the doors are like you've heard them like go down and like it's literally it's lockdown mode.
So yeah, I run towards the stairwell, shoulder
You,
check a shutter door, and then look to William like, fix this.
This is what happens when we don't take hackers.
You probably hear someone remark being like, "Oh, thank God we installed Cassandra today."
Okay.
So
Okay.
I just immediately drop like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Can I talk?
Just
Can I
wide
talk-
eyes immediately, like, shit.
Yeah.
Can I talk to Thor from his car to his head?
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Of course. It's
I can see
two-way.
through it. Why not?
Yeah.
Why can't I hear through it?
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you relay that there's something called Cassandra, I spend one of my hold to put things together to say, how secure is Cassandra?
It's fucking. You're asking me, right?
The most secure.
It's
Yeah, I
it's
spent
the
a
most.
lot of
It is
together.
it is Aegis Macro's flagship defense product. It is the corporate security headquartering software suite package that people pay bukus of money for.
Okay, and
This is literally the most difficult defense package to get through.
okay. So
This
where would
is
I
the
find-
package that gives William's character nightmares. Is literally what we came up with.
Where would I find the control
This
station?
this is a culmination of your guys' shitty rolls.
Yeah, where would I find the? Where would
I've
I
had
find
great
summoning
rolls.
control?
I've had pretty good.
I know if you would be fine, William, if just your friend stopped helping you.
Here's the thing. Raven worked at Aegis Macro Technology, so he probably knows of Cassandra.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do. You
Yeah, you
absolutely
would.
do. I mean, you wouldn't. I'm saying like you wouldn't know the codes, but like you would know.
No. I
So
wouldn't know
if he
what
can-
it means when someone says they have Cassandra.
Okay. So I would like to spend my intel at this point to have flashback to when I was talking to Jack. So I think that I was asking him, like, okay, if I need to find out more, where would I go? And it's probably like a pressing question after pressing question against him. And then he ends up like being fine. Here are my codes to get into the building if you
if you need them.
And then this is why the whole I'm sure they won't trace it back to you conversation happened.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So you have failsafe codes.
Yep. So
And then I
Yeah,
spend-
that's why you have intel.
Yeah, and then I spend one of my other holds to find out where would I find a place to use these codes.
You would use them on like the doors. I guess the doors probably have like number things, right?
Okay, well then I didn't need to spend that, but still, you guys know that now.
yeah, I walk up to the door that William would presumably be in front of and start
Yeah.
typing.
Like
code.
William's like
I got this.
fuck, and then and it goes dink, and like it opens up, right? It's like emergency personnel code activated, right? Or
Yeah.
like failsafe mode activated, right?
Yeah. And I think Thor just is like, let's go.
Or test it. It's probably it's like test mode.
Yeah. I'll just take the soldier role and lead from the front, just running up that stairwell to wherever the server room is.
Okay.
Okay.
Take point. Take point.
Yeah.
You know from the schematics that it's on like the 3rd floor.
Alright, then I'll
Okay.
just look at the group, be like, I'll take point, and just
Yeah. We
head
take
up
the stairs, I assume,
Yeah.
over the elevator.
Yeah.
I guess we cut back to see what's up with the car. So I think as we're running up the stairs, Thor says to who is it? Curtis.
Curtis, yeah.
Curtis. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put this down soon. She's leaking gas. And
Put it down. I'll run away and then put it somewhere else.
Sure. Just be prepared for a bumpy landing. And I think
I'm currently not full of holes. I'll take the bumpy landing.
by now I assume I would know what vehicles. You said I heard multiple flying vehicles. What do I know about them?
Oh, these are like transport choppers.
Oh, okay. So they're not.
They're bringing in like what do you call it? Response teams.
Okay. So then, yeah, I just fly away from it. Then
you fly low and like in the buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
You're like surrounded by high-rise arcologies, right? Of like kind of like where the gardens would be.
Yeah. So I think I don't put down, but I slow down and hover above one of the other skyscrapers. I'm not even paying attention to which one. And then I just say, you hear from all of the speakers, jump. Yeah,
I'm just gonna go.
The cockpit opens up.
Get dropped. I walk. And I do I look like a cowboy getting off a horse because I've got trench coat and stuff. So it's like jumping out of a cockpit. So sort of rotate backwards, land on my feet, and then head for the nearest door. I'm trying to disappear. I'll just go down to an alley and start walking somewhere. Okay. Figure it out later.
Yeah. And
all right. I vanish. I was never here.
I think I right now actually do with my car. I look around through its sensors. If no other vehicles are after it, I'll leave it there because it's already leaking gas.
Yeah, you can leave it on the patio or rooftop.
This car is never making
of some expensive building.
Yeah,
sure.
So
nothing bad will happen there.
I lock it and put it on alert mode.
I'm about to go through a door and I turn around and it goes. Beep, beep. I'm like,
exactly.
The alert goes off a minute later.
Yeah.
It's a rich building. No one's gonna steal stuff. They'll buy it instead.
No, they're just gonna call the police.
And then it'll fly away again.
Why is there a fucking Russian military
I
fucking plane on my patio?
It's basically out of gas. I can't do anything.
Eric, this is one of those deal with
that they can't move it either.
We're trying to survive.
Yeah,
I know you are, but you're still going to have to answer for why someone's plane is parked on someone's backyard.
Yep.
Not full of holes. Don't care.
I ran out of gas.
It's not my plane. I don't care.
Yeah,
definitely not my plane.
So you guys make it up to the third floor. You go in there and all the hall is just completely silent. You hear the hums of the data servers in the back.
Sure. At this point, I have my heavy handgun out and I'm going corner to corner, just checking hallways.
Oh yeah, good. You poke your head out the door and you see that sentry turrets have come down from the thing and have the laser sighted guided. They're probably 30 caliber or something.
Yep, the door goes closed again.
Yeah.
You look down the hallway and see portal turrets.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they are.
Yeah, exactly. It's I open the door, sentry turrets, close the door.
Yeah, before they pan back, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude, fucking Cassandra's no joke.
She's a bitch.
Cassandra's a one-man army, and you also have to deal with response teams landing. More people swarming around.
Mm-hmm.
But not looking for them as far as we know.
So
what's
looking for ideas here.
I think I can get us past the turrets.
All right.
Yeah.
But getting back is going to be a little more difficult.
I can handle getting back if you can get us there.
So I look over and I look back at you and I'm like, I've been studying this bitch Cassandra for the last 6 months. I think I can temporarily knock it out, but
yeah,
it's going to be back
totally.
up.
How do you knock it out?
So Cassandra has to be able to be reached from different terminals. Actually, doing anything at those terminals requires pretty high level codes, but I figured out how to deal this one thing for a little bit. I found an exploit that I can use.
Okay. Yeah, but it's a 0-day exploit, so as soon as you do it, it will learn and patch itself.
Exactly.
Yes, it only lasts. It lasts as long as that. Yeah, it can do. So.
And I'm going to spend one hold to bypass the security system regard, and then I have the mother duck move. which means when I infiltrate a location, I can get my team in as well. When I spend hold to bypass the security system, your team may accompany you.
Yep. So
I tell them exactly like where they need to move.
And they do it.
It like introduces blind spots into the turret system, and I tell them exactly where we need to move, and we pass the turret.
And you arrange yourself from tallest to shortest, so it does have that mother duck look as you go down.
Hey.
I don't think I'm the tallest.
And you're all crouching, so you sort of like got like a rounded body at the back.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love that. Shit. Okay, so you guys make it to the server room. There's nobody in it. There's not even like machine gun drones or anything because they don't want to damage the servers. It's just the loud roaring like vacuum sounds of fans hovering everywhere.
And you forgot what the mission was about. Oh well.
Anyone have a deck?
Yeah, right.
No, there's probably like a couple like inbuilt terminals nearby, right?
Sure. Start scanning the room. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to call on my assess hold that I had
Okay.
left over, and I'm going to say, let's see. Yeah, let's just go with what do I notice despite an effort to conceal it? Again.
Despite an effort to conceal it?
Yeah. It's like the what's hidden question, basically.
The server room.
It'd be information.
The
it wouldn't
coast
be
is clear.
It'd probably be stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
It'd
yeah.
probably be info.
Yeah.
Like
There's
physically,
there's a physical server like that's separate from the rest of them that's in sort of like a caged in like carbon like fence.
Yeah. So I just like sort of sidle up to it. I'm like, well, that's new.
This probably has stuff on the dark zone. And I like raise my shotgun. Think this will get us in? I like.
Just like you don't want to damage the server.
This is where I interrupt and remind everyone that he's Zoolander and the files are in the computer and he throws it out the window.
Yeah.
Seriously. Okay.
Okay.
What do you do?
To
We
get
need
in
to
there
get
a
through this
bit
door. Is there like a keypad on it?
Gun butt.
No, it's a physical key.
Smash it with a gun butt.
key in the near cyberpunk future.
Yeah.
None of us know how to
it's
lock it.
it's an actual like padlock, like carbon as like blackened carbon, modern like the rest of the stuff. Like this is, yeah. How are you gonna get out
Can
of
I
it?
just like get a running start and shoulder check the door?
You don't shoulder check a padlock, you smash it with something. Hit it with a
Yeah.
gun butt repeatedly.
Yeah.
That
Or
won't. You
shoot
can
it with
try.
fire.
That will make sounds and stuff, but that will not break this. I can tell. Unless your shoulder has the breach property, you are not getting through this. This is effectively a wall.
You don't
Correct.
know.
Like you
My
can
muscle
see the
memory
server. Like
You're being a star linebacker.
Like you can see the server, you can see it, like through the bars, right? And there's this lock on the cage that keeps it in there. Like if you had something, you could like thread something like a nanofiber like through the bars, like
I don't have any gear.
like a remote, like an optic kind of thing.
Let's see. What do
But
I
otherwise, like,
I've got nothing.
No
otherwise
one
you
wants
can't
to be
get in.
hackers because that's complicated. And so we don't have hackers, then it gets complicated.
Nobody has like a soldering tool. Nobody has like a.
Okay,
like
here's
a-
my question: is there a
a
soldering iron
blowtorch?
is there a soldering kit around in the maintenance for this floor to do on-site repairs for the servers?
well, the maintenance room would be back through the hallway.
with the sentry?
With the turrets. We could take out the turrets.
You could take out the turrets.
You're behind them now, but they're probably.
You could take out the turrets, but the sound of gunfire might draw attention.
True.
Yeah.
And by might, I mean abso-fucking-lutely.
I mean,
Yeah,
I have
we're
a
over
way
2
to get
floors.
us past the turrets on the way out, but it's gonna be a one-time thing.
Yeah, it's called using. You're playing a soldier. There's two things that you are. You're a project manager and a grenadier.
Yeah.
Those are the two things that
If
do.
if you can get us back out, I think I can get us through the door. But that's
Alright.
my bag of tricks might be exhausted at that point.
If you can pull a Wile E. Coyote crowbar out, we could do it.
Like, I guess with your hold, you could spend it to have a lockpick on you.
Yeah, I can bypass the security system.
Okay.
but I was planning on using it to disable the security systems that we bypassed already. So, all right. So I look back and I say, well, this is my last bag of tricks, and I open my palm, and there's like an odd like probe-shaped device sitting in it, and I push it in. You hear like a whirring and a click, and then like I pull my hand really quick as like waves of heated air start rolling off the lock.
So you got an auto picker from Shadowrun?
Yeah.
It's
awesome.
really lucky that Hugh Brants gave him that right before he left.
And I slowly unlock, like open the door and pull it open.
Oh yeah, it's open. The lock just like kind of falls to the ground. Like its innards are just like chewed through.
This is to find the location of the person the actual mission's for. So
yeah, but we're obviously not going to get to the mission tonight.
I mean,
no.
Our mission was to confirm the location of it.
We might still be able to get that.
So you might be able to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the server door creaks open, and you have access to the server. What do you do?
Firstly, I test the code that I have to see if that gives me access. Unlikely, but possible.
You're trying to get into the. You're going to like use like the terminal or something.
The
like
log,
that.
yeah, the log.
Or like sync your.
I had before.
Well, this one doesn't have a terminal. Like you would probably have to sync not a cyber deck, but like your personal phone or something. Into
I have
it, right?
a neural interface.
Sure.
Yes, it can work with anything.
I mean, you all have a cell phone of some kind, right? Like it's not a far-fetched idea that you have some kind of like fucking data cable
they're
that
called
like a USB, right? It's like a USB stick, right?
Yeah, I have. I think I can just neural interface with it if it has Wi-Fi or anything wireless at all. Does it?
No, there's no Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi in the data room, in the server room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a neural interface.
There's probably like in the lobby and like other floors, but like the data room is like secure, right?
I think I can just plug in like directly with.
Yeah, you can. Like I imagine this doesn't cost against anything about gear. Like if you have a cell phone or like your digit whatever the future phone is, like there's like USB or like whatever equivalent like cable.
I plug my brain in because I have the encrypted tag on it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
Oh shit. So you just go yoink yoink or like wherever your thing is. Maybe it's in your temple.
I always love this. I find this computer. I plug it into my head.
Okay.
When he does that, I'm just like, if that thing kills you, I can't stop it.
Okay. You're in, and you are looking at a login screen that like it's black and it says Superstellar Enterprises R&D, and it's asking for administrator password. It's just sitting. It's like imagine like an old like
it's like
BIOS looking like black with white letters, just with the little like solid square thing blinking, waiting for your password.
I think I say out loud to everyone, I don't think I have multiple tries with this. Anyone have any ideas? And I think we spend some time trying to hack it. I guess we're raking up the hacking rules.
Okay.
I assume my code is very different for this one.
Well, you're trying to log in.
Oh yeah, roll synth. Okay.
So are you going to...
Can I, like, assist this in any way? Oh, I have a move.
You're going to try to log in. That's all. You're just going to try to log in, then. Yeah. Roll synth.
I think I can help you with a move that I have.
Cyber decks just give you additional things. You can totally try to just log in and stuff. Yeah, roll synth.
Yeah. Okay.
If you when you're ready to try to guess the password, roll synth.
Yeah.
I just want to wait to see what move, if I could get help. Maybe, because I don't think Thor himself knows computers that well.
Oh,
he is.
I think I can help you.
I have a soldier move called Steady Presence that if I give someone a pep talk when they're in a stressful situation, I help them.
You can do it, buddy. Okay, I want to hear this pep talk.
We believe in you.
So I'm just like, Thor, you're a big dude. This is a tiny computer. You got this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Punch it. Show it who's boss.
Get +1. And then was I being helped by... Oh, wait. No, it counts as help. Okay, I'll just roll it now.
But hold on, Will. I think Will has an option. What can you do to bypass this?
He rolled a 7, so it's something.
Technically a 9, but yes.
William, how can you...
No, it would have bypassed the need to make a roll, but it would have spent a resource I might have been able to use differently.
Yeah, you use that to get him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you
so
don't have to
I'm
get him out.
9.
You don't have to get him out.
And the 9 includes the help already. So, what do I get? Where's the handout? Here it is.
Yeah.
You're
So
in, but
9,
choose one.
You logged in? Oh, you got a 9?
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah. I really don't. Actually, ice isn't bad for me. My edge is not bad. I'm gonna go with. What is trace? You said passive trace is one of them.
Yeah. Trace is. I have to look at it, but I'm pretty sure trace means that people are tracking where you are.
I don't care. I'll go with passive trace.
Okay. I'm just gonna look up that hacking real quick. Okay, so you go in. Where is passive trace? ICE, root databases. Passive trace. Passive trace until it reaches a certain level, and then the corpse come after your physical location.
Okay. So it's this resource that you have.
Yeah.
And then gaining trace is depleting that resource.
Okay, you're in. You're in the system.
Okay, I want to search for anything related to Dark Zone or Andromeda or even Engine.
Okay. Engine. Okay. So then, that's probably a manipulate systems.
I think so.
Because you're actually looking at databases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where half the Cyberpunk and Shadowrun books are hacking.
Yeah. So this is searching for pay data.
That's synth again. Okay.
Yep.
And that means I gain 3 hold over the subsystem I am manipulating, and manipulating 1 hold to activate routines on that subsystem. Okay.
Yep.
And this is just related to the information. This isn't related to Cassandra at all.
So this you have these. So here are your routines, right? You can trigger or cancel an alert. You can activate or deactivate ICE, but then you can also create, edit, or delete records, delete backups, delete or edit access logs, search for pay data.
It's just the ones under database, right?
Yep, it's all the ones under databases.
Let me get to the other handout.
Because that's the system you logged into.
I see. Cool. Then, first I'm going to search for pay data. So, we roll plus mind, which is separate. Okay, I see. So I have access to the database. Now I roll plus mind.
So much hacking, so many rules, roll the dice. Roll the dice.
Maximum dice.
So many dice.
6.
Then you have to fail one of them.
Yeah, my -1. So this is searching for data, specifically. I'm already in.
So you got a 10 on compromised security, right?
10 on compromised security, 6 on, actually...
manipulating the systems.
Yeah. Searching for pay data.
Okay.
I'm at a bar at this point, having a drink, by the way.
That's reasonable.
The nearest bar.
Okay, at this point then, you
next door
go
to
into
the
the system. You get you find the you find what you want, but you see the files that are labeled Andromeda, but then I guess you encounter black ice because that shit's like you're in R&D.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So, all right.
So I find it. I would like to. Well, firstly,
Can you find the girl, Mia Okada?
America. Oh, right, because you need to do that. Okay.
I don't need to do that. He needs to do that.
I'm being chased by black ice, which I assume means that I have to constantly.
You can melt ice. No, you can melt ice. That's a skill roll you can use. When you attempt to evade, destroy, or disable activated ice, roll edge.
Okay, cool. Then I will do that. Let me just have both handouts open at the same time so I can actually see what I'm doing. I have to have both character sheet and 2 handouts all open.
Yeah, I know, right?
Melt ice. Let me look at this. Yep, that works. I'm gonna do that. So, boop, done. 7, which means
It activates a routine. while it's
You
going on you.
disable it so it does it, but it does a thing first.
It definitely does a thing before it does it. And
Yeah, okay.
Why is ice not a part of systems? Why would
I just see ice under melt ice. You evade destroy
Oh.
temporarily disable the system. Your choice. So I think I just temporarily disable the ice, but it will be back no matter the roll. Would be
I think so.
So I think what this looks like is
Oh, here it is. So black ice. Here's what we. Oh man. Okay. So it does trigger a routine, and here's where it is. I was looking for the MC edition of the Hacker's Guide, and yep. So here's what happens.
So we don't need to break that
Oh
back.
shit.
That back, guys?
Yeah, I like this one.
oh boy.
You become numb. You go to log out like it does you disable the black ice, but it like touches your like whatever your code is or whatever, and you just feel like a tingle, like a numbness, and you're starting to feel sleepy.
Ice, ice, baby.
So
Crap.
you feel otherwise you kind of feel fine. What do you do?
If it's gone, I think
it's gone.
having no idea what else to do is just going to stay in there and do what he heard someone else say. Search for what's the name of the
Mia Okada.
Mia Orcada.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
I'll spend my second hold to find her, which is more pay data. Let's roll mind again.
Okay.
Let's roll the stat. It's not good.
This can't go badly.
Yep. You find that you're stuck where you are in the file system. Like you click other folders, but they just don't open. You're just stuck. You're stuck in like hard drive / research / not porn / Andromeda.
Flash definitely
Okay.
not.
And like
porn.
you're trying to get out, and you cannot get out of the file system.
It's like my computer's frozen, basically.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's like your
Are you
computer's
just
frozen.
Frustratingly left
Okay.
and right click mentally, like, God damn it.
Basically. So I think that I just try to log out at that point.
You cannot log out.
Well,
I try to say with my physical mouth, guys.
You cannot. You are in a catatonic state, like in the machine.
Okay. What is?
Well,
Yeah. So I think I realized this, and then I think we might cut back to my physical
Yeah,
body.
your body's just sitting there, like not responding. I mean, it's kind of like doesn't respond when you're in a computer, anyways. But you are
should, 'cause I have
physically trapped
multitasking,
inside
but
the server.
Then it
like,
stopped.
Like your brain is trapped inside the server right now.
Yeah.
By
Like, you're
far.
not using a cyber deck right now. You just plugged it into your brain.
Yep, you're literally trapped. You're just connected, like you're a part of the Matrix movie. Like your brain is just in this system.
Okay.
And you
in
cannot
the Matrix
leave.
when you cut the feed, right?
That would be really bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like a 6 on a jacking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, crap. I think. Yeah.
Have to take that
can't go
amazing
anywhere.
jump shock damage.
You take the when you no, a 6 is you take the established consequences and you're still connected.
Yeah. Which means with the cord cut.
Which
there's no
means
out.
you which would mean your consciousness is literally stuck in the machine.
forever with the cord is cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means that means like your body dies and your like consciousness is
You are
in
trapped
the
in a computer.
machine. You're trapped in the
Yes.
computer.
I have no mouth and I must scream.
Yeah.
You are totally trapped in the totally not porn folder forever.
I mean,
So I think I'm
totally
gonna
not porn, so
try some way to try to find some way to unfreeze myself so like at least I can move around the
Okay.
systems because I still have one more hold I want to spend that I want to spend finding a way out. Let me check what
This
I
will
can.
this will okay. You guys notice he's been in the machine for a while.
And I have the multitasking tag, which means most times you can't respond while hacking. I should be able to.
Oh, okay. So
And
you
and
were
then I
responding,
stopped.
and then he went catatonic. Like
then I
after
just stopped.
after he probably was like black ice and like did that, right? he's like, all right, never mind, I got it. And then that's all you heard. Like, after he's like, I got it. That was the last thing. And then he just is in the machine. What do you guys do?
This isn't good.
No.
The helicopters have landed. You hear people on like the first floor being like, first floor is clear.
We need to go.
When they clear floors, they'll turn off the
What do you
security
do?
system on that floor and move up. So they're clearing a path technically. So because they don't want to get shot.
We need to either get the information we need quick or just bail right now.
How big is the server? Like, can we physically take it with us?
No, this machine's like the size of a refrigerator.
I didn't think so. I was just hoping against a...
Put him in the refrigerator.
Like, you guys don't know that he's in this machine, right? I mean, like, you don't know, like, the ramifications of his circumstances.
I know that a cable is running from his brain into the
Well,
machine.
you do know...
I don't know.
You do know that black ice is the most dangerous ice of them all.
Yeah, but we don't know that Black Ice was deployed or...
No, you do know it was deployed,
Yeah,
because
and
he was
I-
multitasking.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I said I thought I took care of it, and then
I
nothing.
think I'm probably debating whether it's more dangerous to leave him or more dangerous to try and yank him out.
Yeah. What do you do?
Well, I mean, if we leave him, then security gets him, probably captures him, interrogates him after they boot him out of their system.
That just means our next mission is prisoner, they go get him.
And if we plug him out, he could probably die right here.
We have to unplug him.
I like that was your pick. I was like, we can go rescue him later.
Yep.
You're not leaving a man behind if he's dead. Let's just remember.
What was that? Never leave a man
No,
behind, my friend?
but yeah. Just like I do not feel okay with these chances.
Impossible situations. I'm not
His
saying
brain's
anything.
trapped in a computer. Is he still a man?
Oh. Okay. So you jack him out?
Yeah, we're
I do it.
to,
Yeah. I have no idea what happens when you do this. His body's just... I mean, I don't know. I would just say his body's unconscious.
Would I roll
He
like
just
a
unconscious.
death move? Would I roll like a dying move and we find out?
Acquiring agricultural property?
I think so. And then we find out if I'm alive or not.
Yeah, that's probably the most reasonable thing.
Is there
Okay.
any way you can spend a hold inside the system to help you out, that last one, or not?
No.
No, because it's in a database, and that's I was gonna spend my last hold to delete their records of the Andromeda Dark Zone stuff. I
Could you
You
delete
couldn't
it?
get to it. Yeah.
I can't get. Actually, no. You said it was stuck in it.
So
I wanna
here you
delete
go. Go ahead. No, you were just you could not manipulate the files.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You
then
saw
yeah.
the files, but you could not manipulate them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Roll meat.
roll meat. Lovely, lovely 0.
It's an 8, though.
What's an 8? What is? I don't even know what the move. Does.
An 8 is you survive at a cost.
Oh,
Okay.
vegetable.
You know what I think would be a good cost?
Cyberware damage.
Not cyberware
Oh, I
damage,
know.
but I can't mental damage to the point where I can't actually like remote control.
Oh,
anything.
yeah. No,
Once
you-
was replaced.
Oh yeah, shit. Your neural interface is fucked.
Yeah,
Like it's corrupted.
like it's actual brain nerve damage.
Yeah.
and-
Oh yeah.
That's it's called a brain freeze.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, is the dying move in this called acquire agricultural property?
Yeah, buy the farm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like a death move's pretty valid. So how are we getting out of here, guys?
An unconscious body.
You're
My
on the
plan-
3rd floor of like a 6-story building.
Yeah.
Time to spend those amazing moves you guys had
All
back
right. All right, team huddle, here's the plan. I have with me a flashbang.
Just one.
We throw it out into the hallway, we flash the turrets, we jump out the window.
I don't.
A 3rd-story window.
It's... fuck it.
Second
Yo,
story's my feet.
yo, a
Third
third-story
story is a
window?
broken leg.
A 3rd-story
I'm gonna have
window.
to fake my death again, aren't I?
You can. All right, you go out that way.
Also, how
I
is
am more likely to survive the turrets.
How is
my
You're not more
unconscious?
likely-
Thor is unconscious? How are you getting Thor out of here? Thor's fucked.
Oh shit!
That black guy's
He's on
fucked
its way
him.
up.
Man down in the missile attack. He hit his head. Let us go. Blah 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 blah.
Are you calling out to the guards?
I'm getting drunk in a bar. I'm just throwing
Oh,
suggestions
yeah.
to the party.
It's just you two.
Yeah, what do you guys do?
All right, fine.
Come on, soldier and infiltrator. Fucking save your
Alright.
team. Save your team.
Okay,
No one dies on my watch.
I've got an idea, but you're not going to like it.
I'm fine.
Good. Those are the best kind of ideas.
Exit your way. I'm gonna make it look like you attacked us and try and get us out. You go out your way.
Oh, nice.
If we all survive.
Shoot me. Shoot me.
You're very right about me not liking that idea.
Yeah.
No,
Do you have the better
oh, yeah.
one that gets us all out?
anyone is help yourself to Thor's automatic shotgun if anyone wants it.
Shoot me. Lifts up one leg. Not with that.
Not with that. Not with that. No.
No, that.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm just
So do you actually want me to shoot you?
No, I'm gonna take out my sword and
Stab
slice
me
my
instead.
arm and bleed all over the both of us.
Okay. That's probably more reasonable.
This is no.
How are you getting
This
Raven?
would not do- This is so crazy.
Raven? How are you getting out? Are you just gonna jump out? You're a flashbang and jump out the third-story window.
That was the plan,
fictionally-
so you said that like
Well,
that.
I need you to know that fictionally the window is not going to be like one you can like jump and rush out of because of the
Oh.
security
Sorry,
protocols.
flashbang next to
Right?
it.
You're going to need to blow out. You're going to need to breach in order to get through the reinforced
Yeah.
windows.
I do not have anything
Right.
that can breach.
This was part of the security stuff that came down, like the windows and everything
right.
went down.
Oh,
with the
all the
reinforced-
windows are shuttered. Right.
Yeah,
God, we are so
Fuck.
fucked.
yeah,
We are. So-
yeah. You should have just abandoned the mission
All right.
and been
I'm
like,
just
not
gonna-
worth it. We're gonna find
Guys.
Andromeda another way.
Just like,
But
I'm
you guys
surprised.
went ahead.
Yes.
You're like,
You know, I had another idea
was a-
too.
the alarms went off, and you're like, I'm just gonna do it.
I refuse to abandon the mission.
All right.
Well, the mission has started.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm taking
Hey.
command of this. Fucking
Oh
you
my god.
grab Thor and we're going down the stairs.
I followed my stuff perfectly. I didn't kill anyone who was innocent. I just shot around them.
That's true. You're not going to be implicated unless your friends get captured and they're going to rat you out.
I faked my death once. Do it again.
It's really easy the second time.
Yeah.
You're like
No,
Rasputin.
Yeah,
I'm just going to tell William to grab Thor and we're going down the stairs.
I'm getting drunk in a bar with a bit of paper and I'm going through like new names like Brian.
Okay.
and-
All right, William. To go down the stairs means you have to cross the hallway with the sentries.
Yeah, I'm going to try and flash them.
You're going to flash the machine guns?
Yeah, just so they're like,
You could flare out their cams. They wouldn't be able to see you.
yeah, flare out the cams. Is
Okay.
like what I'm trying. Like flashbang to fry their sensors.
What
or
does
something.
flashbangs do? Like, is it like area stun or some shit?
It is S
In real life?
near area loud.
What is it? S damage?
Yeah,
Stun.
S
Oh yeah, S harm. That's stun harm. Yeah, that makes sense.
and
Oh yeah.
near area.
Yeah. Okay, so it's
in-
near. Okay, well here's the problem then. You won't be able to hit both of them because there's like flanking ends of the hallway, right?
Oh,
The only
fuck.
thing I'd say against that is it's a magnesium flash. If you put it in front of cameras, it will probably fry them no matter what distance they are. They have to look at it.
Oh,
It's not gonna. I mean, it's a light effect. It goes as far as light goes
Oh, that's a good point.
in a hallway. In a hallway is my point.
Fictionally, I guess that makes sense. Okay, I'd be down with that. I'd be down with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
I'll
you're
just,
setting
like,
up a
But it's
magnesium.
loud, right? It's loud,
Oh,
right?
it's loud. As
it is
shit.
loud.
Yeah. Okay, it's fucking loud then. Okay, so it does. It works. Okay.
But yeah,
It's-
well, it works
it's a
if
grenade,
William
man.
can carry
All
Thor.
right. Are you
to
doing
the
it? So you're doing it.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
doing-
Then
Sure.
you spend your flashbang, and don't you have to roll something for that?
You drop it at your feet. Whoops.
Probably something like act under fire
Act under pressure.
or under pressure.
Yeah, probably. Or
'Cause, yeah, you're against the clock and you're in danger. Absolutely.
yeah, definitely against the clock. All right. Rolling plus cool, which I'm pretty sure is a 0 for me. Yes. 10.
Oh, cool. You do it. You do it no
Nice.
problem.
No problem.
Yeah, so you
Excellent.
time it with the sentry guns in the hallway.
So they're looking at
The
the same
flashbang goes off, and like we look at the cameras, like the show like looks at the cameras from like the guns, and we see like a little thing go in the hallway down, and then just white flash and static.
Yeah.
Go.
Yep. So we're in the stairwell now.
You're in the stairwell. You hear below you people moving up to the second floor, like from the first to second floor, like numerous footsteps. They haven't seen you above, right?
Seriously, guys, you got injured in the attack. Just run the fast talk so you can get past them that you're helping a dude out.
Yeah.
You were
Just
in the
like,
building. A rocket hit the building, guys.
So
Yeah,
so
just-
so
Raven's got.
William's bloody. William's bloody. Thor's unconscious, like on him. You and what are you going to do, Raven? You have to lead this
I'm
team out of here.
generally unscathed.
I know you're perfectly fine.
I found them.
There's like a half dozen soldiers below you, who haven't noticed you, but they're going into the other like the second floor, right? Like
Yeah.
clearing it.
But remember, guys, you're coming down from upstairs.
I
You look
wonder
like you're
if
meant
we
to be there.
can we just wait for them to all go into the second floor and slip down to the first?
You can try.
It's actually pretty good. They just clearing second floor. Just.
I mean, like they're clearing the floor, right? And that's supposed to be quiet, and you're just like you're lugging a fucking unconscious guy and bleeding, and
Yeah,
trying to
that's
like
true.
Scooby Doo your way out of here.
Yeah, but I'm stealthy about it.
I'll just
Yeah.
look at William and say, "Can you
Which I
put
believe
on
that would require some sort of roll. Probably act under pressure to get down the stairwell.
That's okay. I'm good at that.
I would let you do that. I would let you act under pressure. Although I would give you probably a -1 because you're carrying a dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the plan we want to go with. That's just my initial thought. If William has a better idea.
No, I mean, William's better idea was for you to separate so that he could use his skills to get himself out.
It's too late for that. We're
You
in
guys
the
are
stairwell
super
now.
fucked.
Yeah.
Let's do this time limit way. You guys are under pressure. What do you do? Go now. Answer.
I want to act under pressure. I'm gonna.
Alright, there we go. That's what we're doing. He was 12.
Nice.
Right.
11 total because you -1, but that's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
done
no,
it.
I was at +2.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Yeah.
Right.
No
Trains
problem.
do it, no problem.
What about Raven?
All right, so I have to roll an act under pressure.
Yes.
I mean,
They
I'm
get
not
down the stairs.
carrying a dude. I'm on.
I mean, William didn't. You didn't say you're not leading your group down there, right? You're just you're doing it yourself, right, William?
Well, I'm at least doing it with Thor.
Yeah, you're doing it with Thor,
Yeah.
aren't you?
All right,
It's
so I'll
more of
roll.
an item right now.
Yeah.
Just a big.
You roll, but you don't have a minus.
Yeah, it's true, but I don't have a plus either.
No.
No.
Oh!
So they get down, and then he tries to follow.
You
and
get to the
trips.
first. You get to the first floor. No, you get into. So like you. So William, you are ahead of Raven. Raven, you get someone from the second floor. Says like, "You in the hallway, stop!" And at that time, William's like made it down to like the first floor and like looks out the window to the like the outside, like where you came in. Like this is the same stairwell that you came in, right? And you see the entire lobby is swarming with soldiers.
Yeah.
All right.
And you see and like employees looking around all confused, right? Like the night staff, like they're all like accounted for, and they all have like towels or whatever and like given water.
Yeah,
What do you
oh
do?
my- I mean, it's either give up or run at this point.
Pretend you.
You're gonna go through the lobby, or you're gonna go through the floor.
Yeah.
A guard's coming your way through this on the second floor. Like you stay there. What do you do? What do you look like?
Oh,
What
no,
are
I
you
do,
doing? They haven't seen William because William's like on another flight of stairs down, right?
right. Can I hide
also
my
has
gun
injuries,
real
so-
fast?
Yeah, you can hide your gun.
All right. It's just a gun goes behind my back. I'm not holding a gun. Who has a gun?
Yes.
Not me.
Well, you
I
are
mean,
dressed in
that's
like infiltration gear.
Yeah.
Well, infiltrators are meant to be disguised people, so infiltration gear isn't like black leather suit.
You're supposed to look like employees. Never mind. So you do look like employees.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
So,
done?
So you look like employees.
I guess I'll just try to like fast talk this guy. And I'll just be like, fucking like, oh my god, there's so many like explosions and stuff. You gotta get me out of this building. It's crazy. Blah. Fast talking.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll roll plus my style of 0. Hope I get a better one. It's 2. All right.
Rip, Raven.
You literally go with my line. What's a gun? I don't know how to spell gun.
Yeah, they.
How do I
they-
eat that?
They don't buy that at all. They're like,
I was
stay
delivering
there.
a pizza.
Come with me. They're like they have like their guns drawn right, like on you. They're like, come with me.
Yeah. No hablo inglés.
What do you do? Their guns are on you.
Well, from a military perspective, I don't have the firepower to take these guys.
Yeah, you're fucked. I don't know why you guys went down the stairs.
What other? The window?
That's true. We were not. You
The other
were not
option
well
was
prepared for this.
Vents are
The other
always
option-
an answer.
Or run upstairs and hide under a
Yeah.
desk and just hope they don't see you. Like on like floor 40.
All right. How many guys are like immediately on me?
At
Oh, does
least
he go?
a dozen.
A dozen. Okay.
Like, well, I mean,
Please
so
try to
so
shoot
there's one coming to you, right? But there's an
Yeah.
entire floor worth of soldiers.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if I could be like, I'm pretending to surrender, but then I like grab him and I'm like, I'll shoot him.
Oh, you're
Hostage.
gonna hostage. You're gonna hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. He's an employee of the corporation. We don't care. 1,000 assault rifles.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Goes down to
Okay.
hail
You're
bullets.
gonna hostage this guy,
Yeah, I'm gonna try and hostage.
like with his own like pistol or whatever.
Well, with
He's
the
on behind
pistol
his
that
back.
I've got behind my back.
Oh, okay.
So put your hand up. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's play hardball. That's the definition
Is
of play
Is it
hardball.
play hardball or is it mix it up?
No, you're Oh, that's
I
true.
assume he's very willing to kill
No.
this man.
It's
it's
mix
like
it up.
there's
It's
a
definitely mix it
difference
up. It's
between-
definitely mix it
yeah.
up because you are using violence to take over this guy, right?
Yeah, I'm taking control of the situation through
Yeah.
violence,
Oh yeah, you are. That would,
which I'm
Hey, Henry.
rolling with my meat, which is a plus.
While he's rolling that, what's on the news in the bar? Is it this? I assume it's this.
yeah. There's been
Probably
a
this, yeah.
yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
There's a security situation developing
Oh my
at Superstellars.
I quit.
He pulls up the gun.
Forever. I rolled a
Other
3.
guy shoots him in the face.
2d6 plus 1, and I rolled a 3.
You
Okay.
got 4. you got
That's
5 ones in a row.
Slow motion.
I mean, this seems really weird that like you only take 2 harm. You take 2 harm immediately.
It could be like
you take
he
2
goes
harm
to do it,
immediately.
and the
Roll
other guy,
harm.
like-
Roll harm.
Let's see. What's my harm roll?
Seriously, Eric, my thing would be like he goes to pull the gun up, the other guy like counters him, like grabs the gun, twists it, and like wrecks his wrist. So now they're in another confrontation.
No, not when you roll that poorly.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you said
rolled
to take
5
low
in a row.
harm and to be screwed, he gets disarmed and his arm gets wrecked.
You try to disarm him, right? And then like the gun goes off, and that's where the
Let's
dice.
see.
That's where
I
the dice
have,
go.
I mean,
and
the-
we don't
the
know what
bad guy-
happens.
Yeah, the bad guy tries to disarm him, and like he's like,
Okay, here we go.
Freddy's all weak, and he goes like that, and he's just gone.
So you fill in part of your harm clock, and what'd you roll?
Right. I have armored clothing, which says subtract 1 when rolling the harm move.
Okay, so what'd you get?
So I need to roll it. 2d6 minus 1 from armor. 9.
Oh, so you got an 8.
No.
Well, no, I already
No,
put
the
it.
negative one's included. He got 9.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got
So
a 9.
9 is my final one. So 7 to 9.
The MC will choose one. You lose your footing, you lose your grip on whatever you're holding, you lose track of someone or something you're attending to, someone gets the drop on you. Yeah, this guy gets a drop on you and puts up he basically you go for him and he's just faster and
Yep.
and just puts 2 in your chest. Yeah, you're bleeding.
That's
2 in
an
the chest.
understatement.
Yeah. You're bleeding and like the other guards are like coming at you.
Wait, can we do the Dungeon Master? I don't want to kill my players yet. It didn't hit anything vital. Moving on.
No, you took 2 harm. It doesn't. Yeah, I don't know.
I took 2 harm, but I didn't take any additional harm from that.
Luckily, in your anatomy, there's 2 bullet-sized bits of your chest that don't matter, and he hit exactly those spots.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay.
I guess it's his move or something.
No.
You are
Or was
what do you
two in
do?
my chest. The move.
So,
Run? I'd go for run.
I'm gonna go for run.
Start the Benny Hill music.
where?
You know what?
Where are you going to run?
No, there's nowhere to run. I'm gonna mix it up again.
You could
All
just
right.
surrender.
I'm
You
gonna
could
I'm
surrender.
gonna sweep the leg.
He puts 2 in your chest. You feign going down. Sweep the leg.
Exactly. 6. Good. I didn't want to live anyway.
You go to sweep the leg. Miss. He puts 2 in your back.
I mean, fictionally, the harm rules don't make sense here. The fictionally would
No.
be you die,
No, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'll rip in
right?
peace.
Like you just went for him and got shot, and you go for him again. He's just gonna go pop,
yeah,
pop, pop,
I'm
pop,
just
pop,
like, you
until
ain't
stop
gonna
moving,
take
right?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're dead.
You're like
Guess
born-
what, guys? That means they can't get any info off him. We're clean.
So, all right.
So where is my unconscious body at this point?
You're with
On
me.
his shoulders.
You're with William on the first floor.
William has the best fast talk out. Just be say, "I got an injured guy" when the
Yeah.
missile hit. Like, that's your out.
Just
You
be like
carry
that
an
guy
injured-
killed that guy was chasing us.
No,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was saying. Like
He threw a goddamn stun
So-
grenade and he cut my arm.
this guy came after us and he attacked us. I have to get this man to the medic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just walk out the front doors.
They're like, Jesus Christ, like what happened? Like if they look at you, like you're covered in blood, right? So fast talk. Give yourself +1 because of that.
Just
Yeah.
give him like
You're
some
totally
crazy
fucking
guy
bloody.
from Superstar
No,
came.
hold on. You're not even. I don't know why you would. Would you even fictionally roll here? Yeah, you're trying to
reckon you could
convince,
just
you're trying to
walk out,
convince
then.
someone what they want to do. I guess.
Well, it depends if they recognize him walking in.
Well,
No, this is a
walk in,
different.
walk
This is a
out.
different response team. But like they
Okay,
would
then
be.
I would just not
They
have
would
it.
all be incredulous during a situation like this, right?
It's
They'd
just
be like,
a ton of
They'd
soldiers.
just be like, wait here, unless he rolls something, right? Like, there's a
Yeah.
chance that would happen. Oh yeah, they're like, Jesus Christ, yeah, see the medics, and he like gets the door for you and like brings the guy out here. They're like, we got 2 wounded here, right? And like some like guards and like a doctor, like a paramedic guy comes over. They're like,
Yeah,
oh,
sorry, I tried to roll 3 times in Twitch.
oh.
Oh.
It's like so like the doctor's like, state the nature of your medical emergency. And
Dude got messed to shit.
I think at that point, I think we're gonna call it there because things
Yeah,
got
let's call it.
fucked.
To go to the credits, I spend my last hold to find out what's the connection between that building and the thing we're looking for, and then we get our clue and we go on to next episode that won't happen.
Yeah, I'm a driver that can't drive, and we lost one character as well entirely. They died.
My job is to start the mission, and I tanked all the rolls. So
Well,
My job was to infiltrate, and everybody else ruined the infiltration.
I picked a good sniper spot. I didn't even know how they saw me, but
You
apparently
alerted them.
I don't think it was the sniper. I think
No.
it was
yeah,
me.
the plausibility in
Yeah.
fiction allows them to roll, but the roll determines if they believe them. Yeah,
No,
that's
you
I
know
believe
what
that.
ruined the infiltration? Rolling 5 ones in a row.
Yeah, that's true. You guys rolled pretty piss poor.
Hey, Eric, what was it that set them off? I know that I shot at them afterwards, but why were
It's
they
probably my car.
No, it was literally your sniper rifle.
up? What?
It was literally your sniper rifle. And the car. I mean, like, having a plane land nearby that's a military-grade plane certainly didn't help you.
That would have them look in your
It was more like, it was like a culmination of things, right? It was like
That's it.
the 7 from that, and then like another 7.
I feel like an asshole because I was just going to check the area to say there's nothing clear, and right as
Yeah.
we're about to move on,
Yeah,
and then I
well-
rolled it and everything blew up.
Yeah.
Well, what really, what
It was
what-
Cassandra.
What went really bad though was when you rolled a 6 when you went to shoot the guys.
I
Yeah.
wanted to miss them. That was the point.
Yeah, but you rolled a 6, so
when
you
roll
failed
a 6,
at
it's
it.
not a miss.
You failed at your
Yeah.
objective. Is
Yeah.
basically the point, right?
But I actually succeeded in what I wanted to do because after the alarms went up and they were already looking for someone, is that I pulled all the attention outside, so I gave them the best window possible.
Yeah, good. Well played. Meanwhile, you're getting shot at 50
We
caliber
really
machine guns.
appreciate it.
Hey, I had decent armor and I was in an armored
If
car.
because if you would have been hit, each of those machine guns does 3 harm.
So we
Well,
did
I have
technically
reduced one.
beat the
I
mission.
reduced one on the harm roll and an extra armor, so I'd only take 2 plus a reduced harm.
Oh, so you only
it's
took 4 harm. So like you're still fucking like
Yeah, but
If
it
you
also
could
costs
kill
us
me.
some way out.
yeah.
If you can find a way to get the data that is currently in my severely damaged neural interface that I managed to download,
Yeah.
then
Combat Yeah, that's
How we
true.
need.
Combat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So like the next series would be actually like trying to get you out because
Yeah.
you have something trapped in this damaged piece
I
of
have-
cyberware. The
Yeah.
tools
Yeah,
that
you got the
use.
info in your head.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Well-
we got to ditch the car, so we got to find out what to do with that. We got to find a new guy to help us out. We probably need a hacker moving forward because we need to hack his head. And we got to disappear.
So that was awesome, guys.
Mhm.
That was pretty good.
I only saw the first half of the Easter one. I imagine they had a much easier time of things.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, well, as soon as you're like, let's do like a mini mission, I'm like, this is going to be the mission. Like, it always happens that way. It's inevitable whenever you do a mini mission, it's the mission.
If you would have just let William do this, it would have been no problem.
No,
What
it
if I
really
was
wouldn't
going
have.
to?
I
I
wouldn't
wasn't
have.
going to do
My first
anything.
infiltration was a 12. It would have given me 3 hold. I could have just walked past everything.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Why did we come with him? In the
because
moment,
you wanted to do these roles, and that's what you
Yeah,
said you
right.
did, and
we
then
wanted to
and
help.
You established in fiction that you were doing these things, and these
We
when you do
helped
that,
so
there's
much.
I
consequences.
even had another
Well,
idea.
Yeah,
I was
because my
going-
job... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to spend my intel on like basically my contacts saying
So,
like nightly truck deliveries go somewhere,
I didn't-
find out where, and then we were just going to ambush some trucks at night.
so here's something that I didn't do. I don't think I was clear enough as a GM. I didn't clearly outline the consequences of what you were what was about to happen when you guys were going to trigger the alarms. When Sci-Fi asked, what is about here is that like that looks whatever, and I was like, there's a new security system. I said to Brad, I was like, this is the one that gives you nightmares, which was part of the establishing question about Cassandra,
Mhm.
which would have been like, oh, fictionally we're dealing with a very serious security system.
Well, see,
Yeah, I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah.
So I think I
I
obfuscated that threat too much. Like,
well, that's
I
the thing
hid
is
it.
like when I was doing what I did, because I know that like half of what I did is what set off some major crap happening, and I'm sorry about that. But it was like my job was walk to the exit and make sure they're safe. They walk in, and then all the alarms go up, and then I call them, and they're like, "Oh no, they're fine. They're walking past us." I'm like, oh, "Okay, they're looking for a threat outside, and you guys are in. I'll give them a threat, and you guys are clean on the inside because all the guards are trying to find me. So shoot, run away."
That's true, and that's why they were able to get in. But like
Yeah.
during an active shooter situation, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, good luck.
Well, it was like either wait for them to find me,
Yeah.
or draw all the attention outside.
Well, I mean, corporations are going to dump as much money as they can to solve a problem, right?
exactly.
So,
Especially a problem with
a
Project
problem, but-
Dark or whatever.
Yeah, and like at their headquarters, like they're going to spend an unlimited amount of money as possible, right? So,
But yeah, no, I mean, sorry that I made everything
Oh,
blow
yeah.
up. But
No, it's fine. I mean,
Absolutely.
that's the nature of the game.
Yeah.
My thought throughout most of it was like, my approach in a lot of Apocalypse games is it doesn't matter that much how like much you prepare sometimes or how smart your plan is. The best thing you can do is just try and make the rolls that you're good at as much as possible and avoid things you're bad at. So,
I
like,
felt so
for me,
awful when I
just
started.
fast, for me, just fast talking past the guards was a better plan than like anything else because it's something I'm good at.
Well, my big stat is Edge, and I have 2 moves for starting the mission, and everything I rolled, I screwed them. It's like, if you can get this to start a mission, screwed it. When you start a mission, you get these 3 holds, screwed it. Like, I can't do any.
I didn't roll my starter mission moves, or I could have given like people +1 forward to sticking to a plan.
I
It wouldn't have worked anyway.
Wouldn't have worked.
Then I started rolling with my -1 stat.
Yeah. As soon as you guys had to like do stuff with cool when you don't have cool.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Computers?
As
What
much
is
as our plot blew up, I really liked our character.
I found it interesting because I realized how useless Thor is outside of his vehicle, and with a vehicle that is not, that's both loud and like it isn't a stealth vehicle.
Both you and I had the same problem where we built our characters, and then the mission we got was the one we could not do.
I think
I'm
like
like,
that's
I'm-
like half of
Yeah.
the missions.
Well, because you were like a military sniper or something, right?
I'm just like a guy who's sent to hunt people, but rather than gather information, I went into being like a sniper and an Overwatch guy. So like when you're walking into buildings, you can only see so much of a skyscraper, right? And like same thing with our Thor character is it's like I'm going to be this, I'm a driver, but rather than getaway driver, we went for power. But it's like we're trying to do a stealth mission. We don't need the missiles. You know.
All right.
I think that might be one
Nothing
improvement
about
we
my
can make to
character
the
is
one
left
shot.
up to imagination. It's start and end right here.
All right. I'm really sorry, guys, but we're gonna have to wrap this up and do some outros.
Okay.
Do
I've
it.
been
Oh, yeah, it's
I've been up for
late.
21 hours right now.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
That's all right. So I'm Eric. I'm Eric Vulgaris. This is my show. Thank you guys so much for watching Once Upon a Game. I know there's supposed to be Night's Black Agents again, and but I'm really glad we got to play the Sprawl. I learned a lot playing it the second time.
Yeah.
I have a lot more feedback from my own document for running one shots now. Awesome. This was a lot of fun. I know prep things were slow, and the game did not turn out the way we thought it was going to, but it was so
That's
fucking
fun.
hilarious. So that was good. Yeah.
We
So,
had a lot
thank
of
you.
fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Riga.
Yeah, I'm Riga. You can find me on Twitter at ssteves, which is at sd3ebz. Really stupid. Really glad to be back. Sorry I made everything explode this time. I do plan on coming back again, so I hopefully won't do it that time unless that's the mission, in which case I'll be happy to.
Bring guns with breach next time.
Yeah, right.
I feel like we're doing Star
Like,
Wars rules. on
no
lightsabers.
one had breach. Like nothing. You guys. Yeah.
My missiles had breached.
When we didn't have any
combat
gear,
shutdown.
and you could have been like,
My-
I spend the gear on a flare gun that has
C4.
bleach. Or
My
something.
guy was only suited to either sniping or like face-to-face combat with a handgun. That's all he could do.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll be happy to do those things hopefully when I come back at some point. So should be good.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun either way.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Brad.
All right. First of all, thanks for having me, Eric, and thanks to all the rest of the players. Had a great time tonight. I built a character that was pretty perfectly suited for this mission,
Yeah. Yeah. And then your friends ruined it for you.
and he rolled every roll above a 10, but it didn't matter. But I had a fantastic time.
I screwed
got
my
out.
best bud.
You
So
each
great to come
time.
around. It is 3 a.m. where I am, so I just wish you all a great night. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. All right. Sci-Fi.
Hey guys, I'm Sci-Fi. I stream some games over at twitch.tv/Sci-Fi. Not tabletop RPG stuff over there, but maybe sometime in the future. I'm also on twitch.tv/APGamingReal on Fridays for Mistborn Adventure Game. That's going really great.
Yeah, it
Tune
is.
into that if you're interested in Brendan Sanderson universes at all. I made a really cool character today and just destroyed him. So, you know, that's new.
I knew someone was going to die. I thought it would be me.
But yeah, that was really fun. Character creation in the Sprawl is definitely really good.
Yeah, that's really cool.
A lot of. I mean, those questions aren't.
Yeah, I mean, that's like all you, man. Like,
Mhm.
Okay.
that's just fleshing it out like to a million.
Yep.
That's why we did an hour and a half on character creation, because it was so fun and you could do so many things with it.
Yep.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And I'm gonna speed it up. I think, like I said, I think right now, if help me guys remember what I said we're gonna do. We're gonna move directives into the links.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I
you
just-
said you
just
could
to
add
speed it
things
up.
We're going to have only 2 links, and they would be tied to your directives.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, speaking of our good friend Mr. AP Gaming Reel, if you want to see me go crazy and possibly die again, I'll be on his show on the Sunday to do World Wide RPG, Wrestling RPG. So that should be good. Don't watch actual WrestleMania, come watch us.
They're doing Worldwide Wrestling RPG? I'm going to have to watch that.
Yeah, me too. That's awesome.
I'm playing basically Jeff Hardy, so it'll be fun.
Cool.
I probably will die.
Yeah.
All right.
I will have to sign up for more of being on this show.
Yeah.
Yes.
If,
If it lines up with my schedule.
yes, that's the big kicker, isn't it? And
Yeah.
The next one of these I signed up for is really blank, so get on that, guys.
yeah.
I think it's just me and Eric on it.
Last but not least, Primark.
Hi. This is my first show on the show. Thank you, Eric, for having me.
Yeah,
I
thank you very
don't know when or if I'll be back, simply because it's way too late for my roommates. So I'm keeping it down right now for
By
them.
soundproofing.
I should do that. I think it's the roof that's the problem. One of
I'm
these-
just picturing you doing the whole show under a blanket, like we're inside the blanket.
Yes. But yeah, I'm learning how to do web design, but also I'm one of the mods at the Dungeon World subreddit, and I'm sure most of us are fans of Dungeon World. I just literally like 20 minutes ago announced that coming this first Monday of April, we're going to do weekly creative threads in the subreddit where everyone will like pitch in ideas, and there'll be a category and all of that, with a raffle that will be given off, and the prizes will be things like Dungeon World related books. So I think I've talked to a bunch of creators. Some are playbooks, some are like, what was some of them? Sundered World, I've managed to talk to the creator him, and he said he has some stuff. All sorts of like pretty big deals. So that's going to be really cool. And head on over there. The announcement of that is there. The first actual like creative thread will be this Monday.
Awesome.
Yeah, look cool.
Yeah,
The best Dungeon World book is Dangerous Space Jail.
I have never heard of that one.
It is a adventure where you go into a floating space jail.
That sounds
Sounds
awesome.
brilliant.
So like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Kind of.
Medieval prison break in space. I like it.
That's pretty
All
cool.
right.
All right,
But yeah,
guys.
that's me.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks everybody. I loved having you guys on today. I know I had to audible at like the last minute, and you guys are super cool. That just is a huge testament to the type of players you are, because and you didn't give me any shit because you totally deserve, like, I totally deserve shit for doing that to you. So like, thank you. It means a lot. You saved me a lot of headaches and stress today. I just like, oh, so thank you. Yeah, I gotta go.
Imagine if I was just like, no, we're playing Night's Black.
Yeah.
You sent me that. You're like, do you have an issue? I'm like, yes, I have an issue.
Yeah, like a file complaint.
Nah, of course not. Awesome.
I gotta go to bed. So night, guys.
Rest.
I'm passing out later.